Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Kelly. So, today is going to be the day where I talk to my kids about addiction. It's been a long time coming. We went to the Big E on Sunday, and me and my mom will talk about an NA convention. Sorry, I just want to move the camera a little bit. There we go. So me and my mom were talk about NA conventions they had, and they had a softball game or whatever. And my son goes, "What's NA?" I'm like, I didn't know what to say. I'm like, well, it's for people who have addictions, or for people who have drugs, who are using drugs and got better, and they go to a program and it helps them. Didn't really know what to say, right? So I have some cliff notes. So I'm gonna start my conversation as what do you guys think addiction is? Now let them answer whatever they think it is, and then I put addiction is a disease. In my case, addiction, I was addicted to heroin. I'll always be an addict even though I no longer do drugs. But then I put at the top, because I looked up online, it says what is addiction? The best way to describe it to your kids is the feeling of desperately wanting something, even though it might not be good or healthy for you. Okay, and then I go into when I was in active addiction, my mind wasn't in the right place. All I wanted to do was find a way to make money, so I wouldn't go into withdrawal. I stole and got caught and sat in a jail cell waiting for someone to come pay to get me out. Then I put, why did I use? I didn't want to feel pain. I didn't want to admit my husband was hurting us. Also, I was hiding a lot. I was holding a lot in that had happened to me. I didn't want anyone to know what my life had become. And I put, shortly after DCF took you, Nana told me I either drop what I'm doing and go get help today, or she wouldn't be in my life. So I went to detox, and I put detox, like a description of detox is a 5 to 7 day inpatient program that medically detoxes you off of drugs and alcohol. Mommy was sick and needed to get better. After detox, I relapsed. Relapse is when you get clean and end up using again. For about a year, I kept using until March 25th of this year, 2019, when I told myself I'm done using and being sick and tired of the runaround. For some reason, a switch went off in my brain, and I have never looked back. You're not alone. You're not alone. 1 million. You're not alone. Millions of people and children have been in our place. And then I'm going to ask them a few questions, like how they felt and how do they feel now about when I was using drugs, when I was sick, and how do they feel now that I'm better. How did you feel living in Naugatuck? Naugatuck is the main, when I lived in Naugatuck, Connecticut, that's when I got into using pills more, and then we found the heroin, and then we were heroin addicts. Were you mad when DCF took you? They don't have to answer that question, but I want to know what they were feeling like. Did they think it was their fault? Stuff like that. And then do you have any questions for me? And then in the closing, it wasn't anything you did that made me do drugs. It's not your fault. It's not your fault DCF took you. You had a better life because DCF took you out of that house. Remember my mistakes and try to do better than me. Talk to someone about what's bothering you. If someone does something to you that is not good, tell me. I will believe you. When I was 11 years old, I thought no one would believe me. Don't ever feel that way. If you need help, just ask. I promise to never go back to using drugs as long as I live. And that is a promise I do plan on keeping to my kids for as long as I live. I know it's a touchy subject, but it has to be talked about. It has to be. and I didn't really know what to say, so I googled how do you talk to your kids about addiction, and it was like giving me stuff about active addiction, and so I took some of those ideas and kind of juggled it around because I'm not in active addiction. I am in recovery. I have over 6 months of recovery. My app died, so I can't give you the exact amount of days. But I'm in recovery. I also want them to know if something happens where they do drugs, don't hide it like I did, because they could die. One hit, one shot, you could die. One bag, one crumb, it could kill you, I don't want them to be in my shoes, where I was a few years ago. Wanting to freaking die, basically. Having a husband who's also addicted. And then freaking him threatening to beat me if I didn't go steal, and then getting caught. And then having to have my mom bail me out, and then I have to explain to her why I'm bailed out, and then I don't want her to know that I was, had an addiction and all this crazy stuff. But yeah, maybe this video may help someone to talk to their kids about addiction, either if you're in active addiction or if you're in recovery. But yeah, it's never too early or too late to talk to your kids. Yes, if they're younger, maybe you could not be so detailed on what happened. Maybe if they're 5, 7, just say, mommy was sick and mommy got better, and I don't know. You could figure out a way to explain it. And to older children, you could be more, truthful with them. But I will update you guys on how this goes tonight with my kids. I just wanted to make this video just in case it helps anybody. Have a good day, guys. Remember, if you like this video, please subscribe and like this. Have a good day, guys.